Right. So here is a really weird one. The object on the left is some kind of an aircraft, right? We're looking at this object right here. This is in Navarre. Now, there were two objects. Okay, so this one, it was going from left, right? It was from left, from right to left. And then there was another one going from right to left. What got me curious was the fact that the two other objects were flying. Okay, you can see, so they are circling this thing. The one over here, it first appeared going from, again, right to left, and now it's going back around this object. The other light, you can see it flashing behind, like right under the right here. They are both circling this thing. So I'm gonna try to stay here for a few, so you can. Okay, something else appeared right there, but the one, now this one here did exactly what this one here is doing. Okay. That one seems to be like a helicopter or some sort of thing, right? So we're gonna keep, okay, we're going back to this one later, okay? But keep in mind, this one, it went all the way around that object. So it's like they are trying to see what that thing is. We're in Navarre Beach today. So this whole panhandle area, it's full of these. It's full of this stuff. They hide in plain sight, obviously. Okay, you can see how that one is circling the object again, right? And he tries to get close to it. Look, look. Wow, it's losing intensity as the one is approaching it. The intensity of the light is getting weaker. Now the other object is coming up here, right? But you can clearly see how that object is circling that thing, that orb, right? I mean, it's not see that helicopter or whatever this is. Okay, you can see the two now there. They're circling this thing. What is it? Huh. Wow, see how close he's getting to it? He's trying to get really close to, wow. Now that is the second object, right? The one we saw circling all the way around it is now over here. But I bet he's gonna come right back around this object. This is some weird stuff. Now Navarre Beach. Again, part of the Florida Panhandle, surrounded by military bases, and we just keep seeing this stuff around here all the time, especially at night. I mean, I haven't paid attention really during the day because I spend most of the daytime sleeping, but I'll be curious to know what that pilot saw. But you can tell that thing is, it's not a star, it's like above the bay. A few hundred meters. Look at this crazy motherfucker. Oh Lord. But anyway. Now the second object is now here. On the top left corner of my screen. Let's see if they approach the light again. Okay, there's a third aircraft. Okay. So the second object is approaching the light again, coming from the top down. So it gained some altitude. I'm guessing to try to see what it is from the top of it. And the other object, it went all the way around and it's coming back up this way. But they are very curious about what that is, and me too. What the hell? They are on it. I don't know if this is military aircraft, the things that are, you know, flying around it, but I would think they are. Most of this airspace is, you know, it belongs to the bases. It wouldn't be normal for, so here comes the other aircraft. Right, so that one just went all the way around it. Right there. Right there. The other one is coming this way. You can see the electric lines, whatever, on top of them, above of the aircraft that I inspected this in. What the hell is that? Huh. Here's the two aircraft looking at this thing. It's some sort of an orb. I'm gonna see if I can. Where is it? It's just static right there. And here comes again one of the aircraft approaching it again. One of the helicopters, I'm guessing it's helicopters, to be able to maneuver that and get Yeah, it's a helicopter. Damn, they are curious about this thing. See, they're flying on the, like underneath it a little bit. Obviously. Wow. The other one is standing at a little bit of a distance here. But that one right there is the third or fourth time that it goes around it. What is this orb? What is this thing? It's just an orb. Again, it's not a drone or anything like that, because it doesn't display any kind of lights other than the light itself. No green light, no red light. It's just an orb. And I'm getting tired, so I know Brown Dwarf records these things for like 10 minutes at a time. I don't know how you do it, brother, because you have bionic arms. So here's the second object. Right, approaching it again, flying around it. So to have two helicopters just flying around this thing makes you wonder, right? How curious are they to find out what this thing is, to get close to it, to observe it? So that one comes from the top of it. So it's flying above it. The other object it moved. It moved a little bit. I mean, this is something. Like, obviously, you wouldn't have two military craft or aircraft looking at this thing, and this is. See, the other light is coming at the bottom of the screen. Kind of crazy to think that, every night these things come out and helicopters just fly around them, I'm gonna have to pause this video and see if these helicopters just keep flying around it. Keep flying around it, trying to figure out what this thing is. What the hell is this orb? So what got me curious was, see, I've seen these two helicopters flying way too close to each other, right? And then I've seen the object up here. And I was like, well, let's see what they're trying to do. And then I see the two helicopters going around it. And on the other video, you can see they went around the object, I don't know, a bunch of times. And here they come again. They're gonna fly. And they came, the two helicopters met like right here somewhere. They were communicating something. I guess let's go back and see what this thing is. And here it is. It's coming at it. It's approaching it. Let's see. See, you don't just see a helicopter. See, this is what I say, that very strange objects are flying in the skies here in the Florida Panhandle all the time. Look at the helicopter. Just going around it. Right, and then the other helicopter is here on top. So there's one on top of it and one right below it. These two helicopters are circling this thing and have been for at least 15 minutes. You know, the other clip was like 13 minutes plus this one. And it wouldn't be normal for two helicopters to be flying like that close to each other unless they're doing some kind of an exercise, right? But this is weird as hell. The orb, that light, whatever the hell it is, and they fly at the same altitude. And I would love to talk to one of these pilots. Of course, I know they're not gonna tell me shit, but hell, like, you know, some of the pilots say they fly incomplete impunity on our airspace. Crazy. Alright, so here they come again. One and two objects. Flying around that thing. So the main object here is the really shiny one, right? And two helicopters keep going in circles around it. One is approaching from the east to the west, and the other from the northwest to the southeast. And they get really close to it. Like they're really trying to see what this thing is. See? And what got me curious again is the fact that these two helicopters are getting so close to each other, you know, in circles. Like, look at that. Look at how close they come to. But what they're doing really is circling this in. Wow. Obviously it's not some kind of a threat because, you know, it's not interfering with anything, or, you know, not some that's hostile or something. Oh, look, the light's disappearing. My God, it's getting super. It's disappearing. The light's kind of disappearing. Where did it go? Oh my God, it's losing intensity. I'm just zooming in. Wow. Okay, it came back with the same intensity, but it was. I don't know. Yeah, it's disappearing, it's disappearing, it's fading away, it's fading away, it's fading away, it's fading away. It's fading away. What? Look, it intensifies. At will, they, come in and out of existence. That's what you notice sometimes with these things, that they're there, and the next thing you know, they're gone. They just disappear. Look at that, look at that, look at that, disappeared. It's disappearing. And then boom. Look at more intense. Oh, it's going away. It's going away. It's moving away. It's moving away. It's what it's doing. Yes. Yes. Damn. We lost it. We lost it. Where did it go? It's gone. It disappeared. What the fuck? What the fuck? The helicopters are still... Well, one is down here. It's gone. The thing is gone. Bro, look, it came back. It came back. It came back. Damn, see, stars don't do that though. Stars don't do that. So the helicopters kind of like, they figure, well, this thing ain't doing nothing, ain't gonna do nothing, so it's not like they can be burning gasoline, forever up there, going in circles around this thing. So it's not hostile, it's just, but very weird the way it just, look again, it disappeared. They come in and out of existence at will. Whenever they want, they just disappear like that. It's gone again. Yeah, I don't see it with my eyes. I don't see it, and it was super. One of the helicopters is still up here, but see, it's not hostile or anything. So it's not like the helicopters can do anything. Look, it came back. It came back. It came back. It's oh look, no, that's the helicopter. Where is it? It's gone. Oh shit, it's gone. That thing is gone. Oh shit. Look, it just appeared out of nowhere. Look. And it's not the clouds. It's not because of the clouds. The clouds are very, it's not they're not very thick. See, look, you can see the helicopter. You can see the helicopter the whole time. But the light, it comes in and out of existence. It appears and disappears at will. And it's not because of the clouds. Again, it's just look, it dims its light. Wow. And this thing is not very high, really. It's, I would say, I don't know in feet, but it's maybe 500 feet up in there. It's gone. Look, look. It would be illegal for any kind of aircraft to be flying like that, We all know that. Aircraft need to, wow. They need to have a green and a red damn light to avoid a collision mid-air. But this thing is just there, It does whatever the hell it was in complete impunity. What is it doing? Now the helicopters, are still there. I see one here. but the light is just so weird, the way it behaves. This is like the 10th time one of the helicopters goes around it. See, and the helicopters also get kind of confused. That's why they keep their distance. Because I'm sure they don't know if, they're going to collide with this thing or what when it disappears. Wow, that's weird. Very weird. But I'm getting tired, so. Okay, so here I am again. There was a thing right here. Okay, here. See? It appeared out of nowhere behind. You could say it's the clouds. So I moved to my next destination, to my next drop. Right? Here I am dropping, and the thing moved about, I would say 5 miles west with me, and here they are again. This thing moved closer west, and it's now closer to me. I don't see the helicopters. Oh no, I don't see the helicopters anymore, but the thing is here. Do I feel like I'm being stuck? No. But so as I was dropping at the last gas station, so it dims its light for sure. See, it disappeared, it disappeared, it disappeared, it disappeared. They come in and out of existence as they wish. Okay, I see a light at the bottom. I don't know if that's the helicopter, but what the hell is that? Whatever it is when you need to understand that it's in violation of FAA, because UFO up there? Bro, it is. Really? It is, bro. It is. So these people is just stopping here to. It is, dude. It would be illegal for any kind of aircraft to not have some kind of green or red light. You know what I mean? FAA. What are you looking at? Look at it. It appears and disappears. Yeah, it's the light of it was super intense, and look, it just disappeared. Well, you can barely see it there, but now I was dropping at a different gas station. The one on going down at the beach, and that thing was being surrounded by 2 helicopters. 2 helicopters kept coming around it. And okay, I said, listen, I have to get going, right? And now it's here. These people is asking me if it's a UFO. That's funny. I mean, it's some kind of an orb. It's just weird. No, it's not the clouds, because you could see the helicopters flying right around it and it would disappear on them. You would think it's the clouds, but no, I was looking at the helicopters and recording the helicopters going around it, and you could still see the helicopters and the thing would disappear. No, bro. If it was a Chinese, if it was out of they would shut it down. You know what I mean? It's just. But this thing is in violation of FAA. That's what it is, because.
it just, it appears and disappears at will, you know. It's just like, I don't know. Okay, this is like part, I don't know, 6 of the same object. Again, I moved. I went about 6 miles west, and the thing is still here, behaving the same way. It dims its light, it intensifies its brightness, or disappears at will. It's just crazy. Now the helicopters I don't see anymore. But yeah, why would just come in and out of existence like that? You know, it's just, and it's not the clouds, because when the helicopters were going around it, you could see the helicopters going way past it, way behind the clouds, and you could still see the, you know, all the lights of the helicopter, but this one would disappear. It's getting really dim right now. So what is this? What are these objects? And see what, I'm not gonna say it's, you know, UFO. I'm not gonna say, but this is just definitely something weird, because well, the way it behaves, you know, it's just, again, it would be in violation of FAA for anything to just not have any green or red lights up in the air. You know, if you're manufacturing drones, you will have to comply with the, it disappeared. It disappeared completely. Wow. Okay. There it is. And it's not the clouds. It's not the clouds. The cloud. These are not really thick clouds. That. I don't know. And I don't see the helicopters anymore, but you can see how it intensifies its light. Now, I wouldn't say it's a UFO, but I mean, I can compare it to the thing that I've seen when I have my encounter, because of the way the things that I saw maneuvered. They were flying at supersonic speeds and all that stuff. Now these just stay there, just stationary. So, but it did move. It did move about, again, a few miles west. Now I see a helicopter up here. No, that's a plane. That's a plane. What the hell is this? I don't know. And again, I don't see the helicopters. And okay, let's say you are the pilot of one of these helicopters and you see this thing, and it's just an orb, you know, like a plasma field, and it's not hostile, right? What are you gonna do? Start shooting it if it's not hostile? But what you need to understand is that this is Air Force airspace, all these panhandle. It would be illegal for anything to be just up there flying, you know, the way these things do, you know. Even if it's some kind of a military whatever, it will have to have, because there's also civilian planes that fly through the area, so they will have to have Look, it's disappearing, it's disappearing, it's disappearing, and boom. I mean, it's there, but wow. Yeah. So maybe I don't know anything about these laws. Maybe I don't know enough. I don't understand. But could something be just flying like this? Look, it's going. He came back. I don't know. Very weird. Very, very, very weird. Whatever it is. So because there's no really action, like again, I'm sure like the pilot said, let's go. We can, stay up here forever. Burning gas. We can crash if we stay up here for. I'm sure they saw what they saw. They took whatever pictures or video or whatever, and they were told, just leave it alone. And like me, I can't stay here forever. I got shit to do. But I love seeing these things anyway, whatever they are.